MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Baltimore Orioles and the Washington Nationals. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low lead starting pitchers.
Nationals baseball starts right now. Walter Johnson gets the starting assignment for the Nats in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
So stepping in is Brian Roberts, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Now the pitch. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
A bouncer up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number one. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I think Ryan Mountcastle is a guy we really need to focus in on today. He hit over .330 last year. That basically means every third at bat he's getting a hit. Pitchers fear him because he can flat out rake.
At the plate now, Nick Marchakis. As the first limits ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. And he fouls this one off. Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action, you even get it.
And it's fouled away. One out, nobody on. And 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he got him.
Batting third, the first baseman.
So now to the plate, Eddie Murray. Now the first pitch. The 1-0. His fastball taken high for a ball.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 33 gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. So a fairly painless top of the first. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. Jim Palmer is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Baltimore. What do we need to know here, Danny?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Turner.
And the pitch. Too high, 1-0. Now the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the left fielder. Around first, digging for 2. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has zero chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
So now to the plate, number 33, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. The 0-1 delivery. Time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Now the 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Into the box now, Bryce Harper, as he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Turner leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
Awesome execution on a changeup down right there, especially with 2 strikes. Not cheating to anything. Trusting his eyes, staying back, and hitting a nice clean single.
The next batter is Alfonso Soriano, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And they're runners at the corners now. Oh, 1, here it comes. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. It's 1-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
And this one just misses off the corner.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Juan Soto to the plate now, as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The set and the 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind an account at times.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
I'll tell you, he's looked unsteady out there since the first pitch he threw. A couple of hits and a free pass, so he's really searching for an answer to get back on track. We'll see if he can settle down here.
So runners in scoring position, and here is Josh Bell looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
The set and the 1-0. 1-1 to count. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Two and 1, here it is. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
The 2-2. Right field line. The set and the 2-2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Hayes is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. 3 left for Washington. We are still scoreless. second inning set to go, and stepping up as the shortstop, Cal Ripken. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Lined into right, a base hit.
Batting six, the third baseman, number 5.
In now, Brooks Robinson. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Use the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
A runner at first with no outs here. Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 3-1. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Fouled off. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Ripken stands at first with 1 out. Soft liner to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. They'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Austin Hayes the next to bat as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0. Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in. Throw gets him, 2 down. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Second and third, 2 away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Ready with the 2-0. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Three balls, no strikes. And that misses as well. Ball four, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jim Palmer. Now the first pitch. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Comes set. The 0-1. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Ready with the 1-2. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Orioles leave him loaded. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And now for Washington, Starland Castro. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes swing and a miss as Castro was retired here for the first out.
Batting it.
Next to stand in is Yan Gomes. First pitch of the AB now.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
So now the pitcher, Walter Johnson. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
1-2 to the Nationals pitcher.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Popped him up. Severino has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Striding in now for the Nats, Trey Turner, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
As a look, now the pitch. 1-0. Down the left field line and deep. In there at the letters, 1-2 now.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Washington. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. New inning set to get underway, and standing in as the switch hitting second baseman, Brian Roberts. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Into the box, Nick Marchakis. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
2-1 the count. Third inning, no score to this point. Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Full count now, 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
The first baseman, number 33, Eddie.
Next, it'll be Eddie Murray. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Marchakis, base runner at first with 1 out. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. One and one to the potent switch-hitting bat of Eddie Murray.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Now to bat, Cal Ripken singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the...
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Stepping in now, Brooks Robinson, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On a line to shortstop.
Up next for the Orioles, the left fielder, Ryan Mountcastle.
And stepping in, Ryan Mountcastle. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. First pitch coming. Here it is. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Ready with the 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
2 out, bases loaded. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. The set and the 2-1. The count now at 2-2. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Soto is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. We played 2.5. No score on the show. Digging in will be number 33 as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Number 33.
And now the first pitch.
Ball one. Count 1-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
The 2-0. Bounced weakly near the plate. And there's one away.
Up next for Washington, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
So here is Bryce Harper. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Two balls, 1 strike. The count. I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Next to dig in, Alfonso Soriano looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
That's
2-0 now.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
2-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The 2-1 is a swinging strike, a little late on the fastball that time.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
The 3-2 pitch. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Looking up is the left fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and the Nationals move out in front here 2-0.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball out of the ballpark like he did just there.
Here now is Juan Soto. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. And he falls behind 0-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a two-run shot, but that at-bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Ripken is camped under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. We played 3 full. It's 2-0 Washington. All set for the start of the 4th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Austin Hayes.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
The windup and the 0-1. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Two balls and a strike.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Line to the right side, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. First pitch on the way. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Down the left field line and deep. He struck him out as well, so the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Standing in now, Jim Palmer up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Struck out in his first at-bat. The 1-0 delivery. A ball and a strike.
I can't imagine in a hitter's meeting today that's the pitch they want to attack. plus velocity up and in. It's going to be too tough to get the barrel to that pitch today.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
He's one pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Ready on 1-2. Fastball well outside.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Hit hard up the middle. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Well, you never want to give up a hit to an opposing pitcher, but when you give one up to an AL pitcher, it's downright annoying. Can't let it get to you, though.
Brian Roberts, the next batter, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. One left for the Orioles. They trail things here 2-0. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Starland Castro. Here's the pitch. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Nope. 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Now the 3-0 offering. Finds the zone, strike 1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Fouled off. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
He drew a base on balls his first time up. Has a look, now the pitch.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fastball just off the inside corner.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
So now to the plate, Walter Johnson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
The batter, number 7, shortstop,
Here now is Trey Turner, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Castro is off at first with 2 away. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Popped him up. Severino is under it, and that's the 3rd out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Nationals are out in front here, 2-0. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Nick Marchakis. Now here's the first offering. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
At the plate now, Eddie Murray. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman. Fouled away. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Cal Ripken is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you've got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
3-2 now. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Digging in next, Brooks Robinson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's set and the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. The 1-1 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
I got 2-1 to count.
Two out with the man at first. swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he fouls this one off. He'll try it again. 3-2. Line to the right side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8-pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
Zero, he threw everything but the pitch and sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate. Just enough for a base hit.
Into the box now, Ryan Mountcastle, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And he continues to labor here, coming up on 100 pitches in just the 5th inning.
Boy, D-Row, this is a spot right now. If you're an offense, you start licking your chop. Pitch count starting to get up. Into the 5th inning, they could be sitting on some big knocks right here.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. You're looking for something middle of the plate right here. He doesn't have a great feel for his breaking stuff. Maybe he hangs something.
A 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Orioles strand a couple. They're still down. It's 2-0. So now into the box is number 33. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Number 33.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike there. 0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And it's 1-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in his show get absolutely hammered.
Into the box, Bryce Harper, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. It was a walk in his last trip. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Nobody out, runner on first. And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Ball 2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
The 2-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Now at the plate, here is Alfonso Soriano. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
He jumped all over breaking stuff last time up on that homer. So I got to believe in the back of his mind, he knows he's probably getting a fastball in during this sequence.
From the stretch. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0. Swinging a soft liner, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Number 22, Juan Soto.
Next to hit, Juan Soto. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too.
It's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Pedro Severino is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
He's got good swinging this stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
To the plate now, Jim Palmer. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. The bouncer to the left side. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Nationals 2 and the Orioles nothing. Josh Bell the next to hit. No hits to this point.
For the Nationals, the first baseman, Josh.
First pitch on its way. Not even close on that swing. No balls in the strike. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. And through just 5 innings, he's coming up on 100 pitches now.
Yeah, Matty, I think one of the things you want to do is try to drive that pitch count up. And D-Row, if you're the offense right now, you're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, usually the starting pitcher doesn't get to see the lineup 3 times through. I wouldn't be shocked if there's a move made to the bullpen here.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 13, Starland Castro.
Next, it'll be Starland Castro. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Count 1-0.
Not close. It's 2-0. Castro manning the hot corner down at third in today's game, although he's primarily considered a second baseman.
You know, this is an interesting one. I'd be interested in 2 things here. A, is he still using the glove that he uses at second base? And B, does he have enough arm strength to go over to third base? Because until you go backhand on that left side of the infield and turn and burn and throw to first, you have no idea the difference in arm strength that it takes to man that position as opposed to second.
Count is even at 2-2 to Starland Castro.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Starland Castro becomes out number 2 this inning.
Young. Go.
Stepping in now, Yan Gomes. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He can't get there as it falls in.
No pitcher. Walter.
At the plate, Walter Johnson fouled off. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Set with the 0-1. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. 1 left for Washington, but they're on top 2-0. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Brian Roberts. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hit to Turner. It's short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The right fielder, number 21, Nick Marchakis.
So the next to bat will be Nick Marchakis. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
The pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll pull into second with one away.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Stepping up is Eddie Murray, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot. Time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Runner at second here with one man out. Ground ball foul down the left side. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Here now the 2-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
One out and a runner on second base. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Soto is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Cal Ripken. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
First offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Orioles lead one. They're down 2-0. Adam Pletko will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the seventh.
Number 35, Adam Pletko.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a high chopper. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
The batter, number 33.
Now to the plate, number 33. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Count remains at 0-2. One out, nobody on. The next 0-2. Misses. That's ball one.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a little blooper to center. Roberts onto the grass. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The right fielder, number 34.
Now to the plate, here is Bryce Harper. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period. The end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
The windup and the 0-1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Nats move out in front now, 3-0.
Yeah, you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
In now, Alfonso Soriano. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's 3-0 Washington. Tanner Rainey has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 21, Tanner Rainey.
Ready now for Baltimore, Brooks Robinson. It was a base hit last time up.
The third baseman, number 5, Brooks Robinson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, it looked like the center fielder got a fairly good jump on this ball, but he just doesn't have enough hops to bring it in. And once it's by him, you know he was going to get at least a double.
Standing in now, Ryan Mountcastle. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Robinson stands at second with no outs. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 33 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. It's been a low-scoring affair. 3-0 our score as we show you the numbers for our 2 starters to this point in the contest. Stepping in once again is Austin Hayes. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the belt, the pitch.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Here it comes on 0-2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time? And that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Into the box, Pedro Severino.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. Striding in is Juan Soto. In his career versus this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Here's the first pitch to him. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. Hit back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
So next to hit is Josh Bell. He flew out in his last AB. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. High fly ball out to deep right field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, this guy has proven he can make some athletic plays in the field, and he takes a decent route to the baseball here, but I'm not sure anybody is going to bring this one in. Ends up out of his reach and bangs up off the wall.
So here's Starland Castro as it's grounded sharply to first.
Now batting, catcher, Yan. Go.
Into the box, Yan Gomes. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. And now the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Here's the 1-0. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder is on the run. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And a sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Left fielder looking up to the track, to the wall, and it's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center as they pile on. It's now 6-0.
Dan, you see the guy out on the mound. He's pitching with bad body language right there. There's blood in the water for a lot of these hitters.
You know, D-Row, you have to make up your mind when you run out there. You're going to do one of two things. You're going to be the hunter or the huntee. And right now, they're hunting this guy.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Wade LeBlanc will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Anthony Santander is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
The batter, number 7.
Into the box now, Trey Turner. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
D-Row, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
The 2-0 on the way.
That's ball 3.
Three runs already home here. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. Now the 0-2 pitch, and he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Orioles, and this is now a 6-0 ball game. Luis Avilan comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Luis Avilan.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in the outfielder, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander.
Now the first pitch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And not the start they were hoping for as the leadoff man is kept off base to start the ninth. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Matty D, what a nice performance in this one. 7 shutout innings. Watching from the dugout now, hard to believe that he could pitch any better than he did through the first 7 innings.
Stepping in now, Brian Roberts, as he'll lay off a curveball up in the zone for a ball. 1-0. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-0. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
First offering. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Baltimore down to their final strike. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Right fielder looking up, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and they're on the board at 6-1.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with 1 swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
At the plate, Eddie Murray. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Cal Ripken would be next. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
6-1, the final tally today. The Washington Nationals led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Walter Johnson is the winning pitcher of record. Jim Palmer pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Washington Nationals.